Hello students, in today's lecture we will learn unit and measurements practice questions part 4. So in today's lecture we will learn 13 questions 1 to 13. So the first question is the dimensions of angular momentum, latent heat and capacitance are respectively. Which option C is correct? A, B, C and D. You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that we will provide solution. Let's see the answer. The dimensions of angular momentum, latent heat and capacitance can be calculated by this method. Angular momentum is R cross P. Clear? So the dimension of the angular momentum ml square T inverse. Whereas latent heat L equal to Q by M. So this is the dimension of latent heat. And capacitance C Q by V. So dimension of capacitance is this. So correct option is D. This is the dimensions of angular momentum, latent heat and capacitance. Clear? The next question is the speed v of ripples on the surface of water depends on surface tension sigma, density rho and wavelength lambda. The square of this speed is proportional to, here question asked about the square of this speed is proportional to, A option is correct, B, C or D. Which one is correct? Clear? So you have a 10 second to solve this question. After that we will provide solution. Let's find a solution. The correct option is A. Because the V is directly proportional to sigma raised to the power A, similarly P raised to the power B and lambda raised to the power C. Equating the dimensions on both sides, this side and this side. Clear? After equating the powers of MLT on both sides, we will get these equations. First equation is this and second equation is this, minus 3b plus c equal to 1. Clear? Solving these two equations, we get a equal to 1 by 2 and b equal to minus 1 by 2 and c equal to minus 1 by 2. So the velocity is directly proportional to this. So question asked about the square of speed. Square of speed is directly proportional to sigma upon rho by lambda. Clear? Correct option is A. Third question. Dimensions of resistance in an electrical circuit in the terms of dimensions of mass m, length L, time t and current I would be. So which one is correct? A option, B and C and D. Which one is correct? Solve this question. You have a 10 second. After it, we will provide a solution. Let's find a solution. Here, the dimension in terms of mass m, length L, time t, and current I. So we know R equal to potential difference upon current. This is the formula of resistance. Clear? And potential difference, we can say work upon charge. So equating these two terms, we calculate dimension of the work, which is equal to dimensions of the charge divide dimensions of the current. Clear? So this is the dimensions of the charge upon dimensions of the current, dimensions of the work done and dimensions of the charge. Clear? So this is the correct option, D. Next question. In the relationship, this P equal to alpha divided by beta epsilon power minus alpha z by k theta. This, where P is pressure, Z is distance, and K is Boltzmann constant, and theta is the temperature. The dimensional formula of beta will be what? You have a 4 option. Which one is correct? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that, we will provide solution. Let's find a solution. The relationship is this: P equal to this. In the given equation, alpha z divide k theta should be dimensionless. So the dimension of the alpha equal to dimension of the k theta z. So this is the dimension of the alpha by calculating this method, and P is alpha by beta. So after calculating, the answer is M0, L2 and T0. Correct option is A. Next question. The dimensions of sigma B have a power 4, where sigma equal to Stephen's constant and B equal to Wien's constant. So you have a 10 second to solve this question. Let's find a solution. Here, lambda m into T equal to B. And which is equal to this term, where sigma equal to energy upon time in area into time, T having power 4, this term. This is the formula. Ignore this term. Ignore. So after calculating and putting the dimensions formula of energy, area and time, the answer will be this. So correct option is B. Question 6. If Planck's constant h and speed of light in vacuum c are taken as two fundamental quantities, which one of the following can, in addition, be taken to express length, mass, and time in terms of the three chosen fundamental quantities? Mass of electron, universal gravitational constant, charge of electron, mass of proton. Clear? Which one is correct? You have a 10 seconds to solve this question. After that, we will provide solution. Let's solve the question. So, correct answer is A. This is the dimension formula of Planck constant, and this is the dimension formula of C. And M, this, and this is the dimension formula of gravitational constant. Clear? And this is the E equal to AT and MP equal to M. So, after calculating the dimension formula of each terms H, C, and G, so M is equal to under root HC by G. And calculating these terms, T equal to L by C, which has under root GH by C having power 5 by 2. Hence, first, second, and third, any one can be taken to express LMT in terms of three chosen fundamental quantities. Clear? So, correct option is A. Seventh question. The length and breadth of a rectangular sheet are 16.2 centimeter and 10.1 centimeter respectively. The area of the sheet in appropriate significant figures and error is what? You have a 10 seconds to solve this question. After that, we will provide solution. Let's find a solution. L equal to this and B equal to this. So an area equal to I into B. Putting the numeric value and the final answer is 163.62. Rounding of the three significant figures, A equal to 164 centimeters square, and calculating the relative error and putting the all values delta L, delta B, and calculating these terms, the final answer is 2.63 centimeters square. Clear? And rounding of the one significant figure, delta A equal to 3 centimeters square. So A equal to 164 plus minus 3 centimeters square. So correct option is A. Clear? Eighth question. Resistance of a given wire is obtained by measuring the current flowing in it and the voltage difference applied across it. If the percentage errors in the measurement of the current and the voltage difference are 3% each, then error in the value of the resistance of the wire is 6%, 0, 1%, and 3%. Which one is correct? You have a 10 seconds to solve this question. After that, we will provide a solution. Let's find a solution. From Ohm's law, R equal to V by I. Take in log both side, then log R equal to log V minus log I. Then delta R by R, log R becomes this. Clear? And delta V by V plus log delta I upon I. So here this is 3% and this is 3%. Final answer is 6%. Voltage difference is 3% and current is 3%. So correct answer is A, 6%. Next question. A screw gauge gives the following reading when used to measure the diameter of a wire. Main scale reading 0 mm, circular scale reading 52 divisions. Get, given that 1 mm on main scale corresponds to 100 divisions of circular scale. The diameter of the wire from the above data is what? A options is correct, B, C and D. Which one is correct? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that we will provide solution. No, solution is diameter of the wire D equal to MSR plus CSR into LC. And the given values MSR is 0 and CSR 52 and LC 1 by 100. So answer is 0.52 mm. Clear? A option is correct. Converted into centimeter. Clear? 10th question. The following observations were taken for determining surface tension T of water by capillary method. Diameter of capillary D equal to 1.25 into 10 raised to the power minus 2 meter a rise of water, and H equal to this. Using G equal to 9.80 meter per second square, and the simplified relation is this. The possible error in the surface tension is closest to, which one is correct? A option, B, C and D. This is the JEE 2017 question. Find out the solution. You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that we will provide answer. Let's see the solution. Here, by the given formula, we have a surface tension, this, and where R equal to D by 2. After calculating the relative error terms, delta T by T and delta D by D plus delta H by H, we neglect the constant terms. Here G is constant terms. Clear? To finding relative errors and another errors, where G is constant. To percentage error multiply by 100. Clear? After calculating this numerical term, the final answer is 1.5%. Clear? So correct option is A. 11th question. A student measures the time period of 100 oscillations of a simple pendulum 4 times. The data set is 90 second, 91 second, 92 second and 95 second. If the minimum divisions in the measuring clock is 1 second, then the reported mean time should be, which one is correct? A, B, C and D. Which option is correct? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that we will provide solution. Let's find a solution. The arithmetic mean time of a oscillating simple pendulum is this. Clear? So given data set is this 90, 91, 92, 95 and total data is 4. After calculating, this is 92 second and mean error is this. After calculating, this is 1.5. So the given minimum divisions in the measuring clock is 1 second. Thus, the reported mean time of oscillating simple pendulum is this 92 plus minus 2 second. So correct option is A. Clear? 12 question. That period of the oscillation of a simple pendulum is t equal to this 2 pi under root में L by G. Measured value of L is 20 centimeter, known to 1 mm accuracy, and time for 100 oscillations of pendulum is found to be 90 using a wristwatch of resolution. The accuracy in the determination of G is what? You have a 10 second to solve this question. This is which one is correct? A, B, C, and D. Let's find a solution. The time period is this 2 pi under root L by G. Thus, changes can be expressed here squaring both sides. So it becomes t square and under root L by G becomes L by G, which is after calculating in this term in the terms of relative error. So t square becomes 2t by t equal to this term. According to the question, we can write delta L by L is equal to this. And again, time period is equal to 90 by 100 second and delta t is this. So putting all these values in this term and multiply by 100, the answer is the 3%. Clear? This becomes now percentage error. Clear? Thus, the accuracy in determination of G is approx 3%. Clear? So, correct option is B. 13 question. The voltage relation of the diode given by this. This is the relation where the applied voltage V is in volt and temperature T is in Kelvin. If a student makes an error measuring plus minus 0.01 volt while measuring the current of 5 milliampere at 300 Kelvin, what will be the error in the value of current? Which option is correct? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that, we will provide solution. Let's find the solution. The relation is this. Clear? And dV equal to plus minus 0.01 volt. Temperature is this and current is this. Clear? After putting the numerical values and taking the log on both sides, we get this term. And solving this, di becomes 0.2 milliampere. So error in the value current is 0.2 milliampere. So A option is correct. Clear? No summary. The main important formula which is used in today's lecture is this. First is angular momentum, latent heat, and capacitance dimensions. Angular momentum, this is the dimension formula. Latent heat dimension formula, capacitance dimension formula, and then we learn speed of ripples on water surface, which is this. V square is directly proportional to sigma by rho lambda. And then resistance in electrical circuit dimension formula, and then dimensional formula of beta in pressure relation is this. Dimensions of sigma beta power 4 Stefan's constant and Wien's constant. This is the dimensional formula. And then additional fundamental quantities for length, mass, and time. Mass of electron, universal gravitational constant G, and charge of electron. So these topics, questions in today's lecture we learned. Clear? Thank you. Some more topics. Some more topics. Area of rectangular sheet with significant figures and error, which is this. An error in resistance measurement. Diameter of wire from screw gauge. Thickness of sheet with screw gauge reading and zero error. Error in surface tension calculation and mean time of oscillations with minimum deviations of measuring clock. And accuracy in determination of G from simple pendulum. An error in current measurement due to voltage error in diode. So today's we learn these topics. Clear? Thank you.